Hello and welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Robin Finney. I'm your Oracle, Intuitive, and Authenticity Guide. And every Wednesday I go live to you to bring you an Oracle message. So I'm hoping my connection is okay today. It's being a little spotty, but hopefully the messages will still come through. I'm excited today because I tuned in beforehand and was prompted to pull from 3 different decks today. So I have 3 different decks, and I'm excited to tune in around the new season. For those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, it's spring now, and for those in the Southern, it's fall. So these are 2 of my favorite seasons, and there's so much beautiful, vibrant energy that comes alive during these 2 seasons. So I'm really excited to hold space for you and what message you're most needing to hear right now to support you in kicking off this new season. So before we dive in, I wanted to let you know that Intro to Oracle Cards, my online course, is kicking off in April, and I would absolutely love for you to join. It's a really awesome interactive course that really dives deep into what Oracle cards are, how you can use them as a tool in your everyday practices, how you can use them with others, with clients, and different ways to tune in and trust your body and listen to the internal messages. As I always say, Oracle cards are a mirror reflecting back to you what you already know inside. And I'll show you some of the tricks of the trade, some of the things I use and tools like my pendulum. I use this often when I am tuning in and holding space, and it allows me to get out of my head and into my body. So that's one of the areas that we learned during this course. So if you're at all interested, click on the link in the description. Send me a message and with any questions that you have, or drop it in the comments, and I'd love to support. Okay, so for today, I'm pulling, as I said, from 3 different decks. So I'm really excited to see what messages want to come forth to kick off this new season wherever you are in the world. So if you're watching live or you are catching the replay, I invite you to take a moment and just tune in. Maybe place both hands on your heart, one hand on your heart, one on your belly, whatever feels most aligned for you, and allow yourself to tune in and just connect to your breath for a moment. Your breath is life, and it allows you to slow down and really focus on the here and now, on the present. So take a deep breath from your nose, filling up your lungs, and exhale. Maybe let out a sigh if you've had a long day, or if you're starting your day, if you're in another part of the world, wherever you are. And and now from that space, as you're a little more grounded and you're tuning into your breath, I invite you to choose a number 1, 2, or 3, and that will be your message for today. And trust whatever number you choose, that is the message that you're most needing to hear right now. And I also invite you to listen to the other messages as well, because oftentimes there are patterns and connections between all of them. So choose your number, and that will be your message. Okay. Drop your message, your number in the comments if you're watching live or catching the replay, and we'll get started. So for my number 1s, your message, we're pulling today from the Love Your Inner Goddess deck. So this is for the number 1s. This is your deck. So really think about, when I like to think of new energy for a new season, perhaps there's a theme that you want to kind of invite into the new season, or maybe there's something that you're currently working through and you need some just extra guidance and support around that. So for my number 1s, your message right now for this week is Good Witch. Okay, so I invite you to listen for yourself and see how this shows up for you. Good Witch. It's time to use your words. Speak up for what you want. If someone is saying negative things about you, or you are thinking negative thoughts about yourself or anyone else, don't believe them and don't sink to that level by lashing out. Instead, speak the goodness of beautiful truth that you want to affirm right now. Use the positive power of your words, thoughts, and intentions to override and replace the meanness, fear, hate, or jealousy of anyone else. The goodness in you is more powerful than the badness in anyone or anything else. You can create your own magic. You have a special gift for weaving loving spells of healing. With clear intention, channeling your emotional energy, and using your words, you can create joy and happiness in your heart that touches the hearts of those around you. You are a good witch, and when you use your power to increase love in the world, your power will continue to increase. As we grow in power, we sometimes forget to use it wisely. We may use our power to speak ill of another, to persuade others into negative thinking through gossip, or to allow our own insecurities to make us behave disrespectfully to ourselves or someone else. Misuse of power doesn't feel good for us or anyone else. The universe cannot uplift us into all we dream of experiencing if we are using our power to pull ourselves and others down. It is better and more fun to use your power for loving and positive purpose, as you honor freedom of choice for yourself and others. The good witch is a wise witch. She creates beautiful energy with others, which others can benefit from if they so choose. Forgive yourself if you've lost your way, if you forgot your true inner power, or tried to make someone else's decisions for them. Let that go now and come back to your heart with peace and happiness. It's time to weave your loving magic in the world. So for my number ones, your message is Good Witch. And this is from the Love Your Inner Goddess deck. And this is really inviting you to pay attention to your words, to your thoughts, your reactions, like how you are when you respond to stress or stressful situations, or how you respond to others when they're in stressful situations. Noticing if you get sucked into gossip with your friends or office talk. And notice how that feels. Like, it doesn't feel good for me. Like, if I'm in that realm, it doesn't feel good in my body. And it feels like just icky, kind of icky. So notice your thoughts about others and what is at the core of that. Oftentimes when we are feeling a reaction or feeling like jealousy or envy or anger or something else towards another or even towards ourselves, then it can bring up showing that there's some kind of value or need that's not being met. So I invite you to really tune in, focus on self-care, meditate, go for a walk, focus on your breath, and just see what wants to come up, and then just pour that love onto yourself and really be kind with your words towards yourself and towards others. And that will really support in your own healing and then transcend that healing out into the world. So that's for my number ones. If you chose number one, I'd love to hear in the comments how that message resonates with you for this week. Okay, so for my number twos, for those of you that chose the number two, I'm pulling from the Enchanted Map for this card. And if you're just tuning in, I got a hit today to pull from 3 different decks. So that is what we're doing today for the new season, new energy, new life that's wanting to come forth. So for my number twos, this message will just really support you with where you are right now and kicking off this new season and what wants to emerge during this time. Okay. Oops. Just check something. And I was sharing before, I often use my pendulum. I will teach this in the Intro to Oracle Cards course. So I'll use that a lot of times to check in and kind of get the noise out of my head. Okay, so for my number twos, your card is making a choice, but it actually came reversed. So for this, we only read the, there's a message specifically for the reversed. So making a choice. So it could be that you're faced with a decision, and this message will support you in guidance around that. So the essence of this card is you're required to come to a decision now. This is not a time to abdicate responsibility for your life. Letting others choose for you doesn't make things easier. Don't compromise because you're afraid of facing the consequences of your choices. Even if you've opted for a difficult path, you can always make another choice in the future. There is great power in reclaiming your ability to choose. No one can take that away from you, no matter what. Don't give your power away. If you're willing to be rigorously honest with yourself about your motives behind your choices, you may see the need to change things. You can change course and choose another route. Just be willing to clean up what you've left behind. So this is a really powerful message, and for my number twos, you may find yourself like often indecisive or having a difficult time making decisions, or maybe you get so many decisions coming at you and it just clouds you and you just get like you freeze or you get confused, and you just start asking and you pull people around you. You ask your friends, you ask your partner, you ask anybody, and just say like, hey, what would you do? Or what do you think I should do? And I invite you to like pause, like take a moment to really tune into your body and sit with the choices that are there for you and see what it feels like in your body. Perhaps you can have somebody ask you like, okay, does it feel good to move forward with this? Or does it feel good to move forward with this? And see how it resonates for you, rather than asking them what they would do. Because the moment we start polling people and asking them, it's giving our power away. And oftentimes as much as like our people love us, oftentimes people are responding from what they would choose or what they would do. So I invite you to really like own your choices and know that you are strong and powerful and capable of making decisions. So that's for my number twos this week, and I really invite you, like, this is a big one for me. And if you're familiar with your human design, then really like use your authority, where like I'm a gut, and I know yes or no in the moment, and I still need a moment to pause to allow it to sit and see how it really feels in my body. Whereas some of you may be emotional and decision makers, and you may need time to really feel into it. So give yourself that space to see what aligns and what feels good. And just know that no matter what you choose, there's no right or wrong answer, that you can always course correct if it doesn't feel right. So the power is yours. Don't give your authority away. All right, so that is my number twos. And finally, for my number threes, we are pulling from the Wisdom of the Oracle. And let's see what message wants to come forth today. Oh, that one came out fast. And as I said at the beginning, I was talking about being like when we tune into our breath, we tune in to be in the here and now, like right here in this moment. So for my number threes, your message for this week is here and now. So I will read this one. And it's so interesting. I've had this deck the longest, and I don't know that I've ever actually pulled this message before, which is really, it's very curious a lot of times with that. And that's something that I talk about in the Oracle course, and how like some messages will continue to repeat, whereas others we may never see. So this is a new one for me. The essential meanings of this card for my number threes: being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. The Oracle's message: everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. The relationship message: it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now, one that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone, and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship or you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware in this moment as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self. You are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit, feel the joy of love in the here and now. And the prosperity message: What you are working on is golden, and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Focus not on meeting a goal in the far-off future, but on creating your dream now, releasing your desire for an outcome, and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune into a sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. You can act as if, in spite of the temporary outer conditions, you are prosperous at this moment. What you think now becomes your reality. Stay present. So for my number 3s, this goes back to tuning into your breath. If you ever notice or feel like your thoughts are just going a mile a minute, you can't focus, like, pause. Take 3 deep breaths, ground yourself into your body. Maybe go outside and stand barefoot in the ground. Feel your feet with the earth. Place your hands on a tree. Anything that will ground you in the moment will really support you in being in the present, so that you can kind of release those thoughts and allow you, knowing that what you're creating is coming, and so that's where your thoughts create your reality. So anytime we come from like a lack mentality, like we may be focusing on abundance, but then we're looking at our bank account and we don't see that reflection, focus on like speaking it into existence. I have all the money I need to take care of my divine needs. I have the money to pay my bills. I have the money to go on this amazing trip, this amazing experience. I have the money to invest in myself. So you're thinking as if it's already here, because it is. The future is in the now. It's in the present right now. Same thing if you're calling in a relationship or a new partnership or new job or anything like that. Focus on that, just owning it and feeling into it right now. And that will really support you in being in the here and now and knowing that everything is coming and nothing, what's yours will never miss you. So trust in that. Keep bringing yourself back to the present. So those are the messages for this week for Wisdom Wednesday. I'd love to hear in the comments what number you chose and how that resonates with you, as well as if any of the other messages speak to you today. So thank you so much for tuning in. I would love to have you in Intro to Oracle cards, and if you register now, you will get a bonus virtual reading from me where I'll pull a card and I'll send you the message. So I would love for you to join. Let me know if you have any questions whatsoever, and most of all, enjoy the new seasons that are kicking off. And really allow yourself to take time to create. Maybe you want to represent your vision board if you did one at the beginning of the year, or maybe you're ready to create one for this season and what you're stepping into. So take care. Have a beautiful evening or morning, whenever you're watching, and I will see you again next week.